Is Violet Voss still in business? I don't know. But I have this palette. I've had it for a while. I'm pretty sure it's expired. But there's this shade in here I really want to use. It's actually not being sold anymore, but we're gonna use it in a makeup routine. Don't tell anybody. I know it's expired. Just keep it between you and me. If my face falls off. If my face falls off, I don't need you to tell me that you told me so, okay? That's all I'm asking. Because it's a colorful eyeshadow, I'm gonna start with my eyes, because if I do my skin first, it's just not gonna work out. Now I have to clean my face of oils before all the, oh my god, your skin is so oily people come into my comments. I'm gonna go with my newest obsession, which is the Sephora Collection brow pencil. I'm just gonna line the bottom of my brows. Only the bottom of the brows. So for the brows, we're using Fenty 495 for the whole thing, and we're putting the Jaclyn lighter concealer in the back of it so that it can give it a little highlighted look. We're gonna use the Milk Makeup eye primer first before we go in with our eyeshadow base. I'm using the Juvia's Place eyeshadow base in the shade number 2. Generally I would use the shade number 1. I don't know where my number 1 is, so number 2 it is. Of course, if you want a flawless eyeshadow base, you have to pat it and not drag it, because if you drag it, it's gonna move the product directly off your eyes, and that's what you don't want. I have to leave the house like this because I literally have to run an errand this very second. Okay, so this is how I went with my mother-in-law on her errand. Yes, there was no way I was about to be walking around town looking like this. My eyelids are creased because of the break, so now I'm just gonna blend it in and make sure that everything is nice and uncreased. Let's jump into our expired makeup palette. First, I'm going into this color. I'm gonna use this color as my transition shade, and then I'll use this color to deepen the crease. And we're gonna go into either of these two shades. Probably this one. You see it has stuff on it, or this one. Like Violet Voss, if you're watching this, make another palette like this because I really like the shades in here. Okay, we're going into our blue shade. Ooh, look at the pigment on this baby. Because we want it to show up really well, we're just gonna go ahead and pat it in. We're gonna tap it in, okay? Ooh, I miss color. You know what? Maybe I'll just spray some alcohol on it and let it kill whatever germs it's gotta kill, and I'm gonna keep the palette. Also, I hope I don't have to tell you guys to trust the process, right? Okay, I'm taking a new brush and I'm just gonna use it to blend the edges of this blue, just to blow it out. Do you see how it's blending into like a slight green shade? That's what you want. Okay? You want to bring out all the shades in the shade you put down, okay? So if you blend it out properly, it's gonna give you a nice gradient that you don't have to work hard for. Going in with the second shade, we're trying to recreate this blend right here. We're just gonna put it above where we're gonna cut the crease. We're gonna put it in the outer corner. We're still packing on the color. Crazy thing, okay? The mattes in this palette are insane. They go on very smoothly and they blend very nicely. We're taking our first brush and we're just gonna blend the edges of this out as well. Okay, let's go ahead and cut this crease. Back into the purple. We're just gonna diminish this line right here. We're just gonna tap it in. You want as much pigment as possible, honey. Guys, once again, if my eyes fall off, I don't want to hear it, okay? I don't want to hear it. I'm going into this blue shade. It has the stuff all over it. It is, I think the glue that was holding the shimmer shade together is like coming loose. And I did spray it with some alcohol, so it is pretty though. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna lean forward and we're just gonna pack on this. Oh, it's a pressed glitter shade. That's why it looks like that. It's not a dry shimmer shade. It's a pressed glitter shade. So I'm gonna have to get this off my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna have to set this base a little bit before I go in with this blue shade. I'm gonna take our first initial shade and I'm gonna set this base a little bit, because if not, the pressed glitter is going to crease up on me. If you're putting pressed glitter on a wet base, that's not good. It's gonna crease up. You don't want that. So guys, the shimmer shades may not be expired. They're actually pressed glitter shade, so you don't need like a base for these, and that's why they look like they're bleeding, because the anyway, we're gonna go in with that blue shade I showed you, and I'm just gonna spread it because it's not dry. It's actually wet and it's staying on very nicely. This is what it looks like. It's so gorgeous. I woke up with blue purple blue in my head and taking our purple shade, we're gonna blend the outer edges a little bit into the shimmer shade, just like that. And then we're gonna take our blue shade and blend that purple into the shimmer shade. Just light touches, okay? Light touches, light touches. We're back with a full face of makeup, okay? But we're gonna have to finish the eyes. We're going into our purple shade and we're just gonna round out the corner over here ever so lightly. See, like very lightly. I didn't need to do anything else. I'm gonna take that same purple shade. I'm gonna look up. I'll pat off the excess and then I'll blend it directly in my lash line. Ooh, the fallout is insane, but we're not gonna touch it. We're gonna brush it off with our powder brush in a little bit. I'm taking this blue eyeliner that I picked up during the Sephora sale. This is a Sephora collection retractable 12-hour liner and it's the shade Matte Cobalt Blue. I want to know how it looks like in the waterline. The best, or some of the best liners that I have tried comes from ColourPop, affordable, pigmented, and it stays in place. This is the first time I'm going to be trying this one, so let's see what it looks like. Hopefully it's very blue. It's giving cobalt blue, but I need something lighter. Okay, so I'm going to go in with more like whatever color this is. What color is this? Aquamarine. This is a lighter blue, so I'm gonna mix it with that cobalt blue and hopefully it gives me what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm gonna go back over with that cobalt blue. Ooh, okay, it's coming together. I went in with the cobalt blue, did a lighter blue, and I'm going back with the cobalt blue to give me the shade close to the shade I'm looking for. We're gonna go ahead and line it. I'm just gonna line it from here to here and we're just gonna smoke it out. Okay, so it's a half liner. We're just trying to cover that blue just like that. We have a gorgeous liner, but I'm still not gonna look up at you because it's gonna transfer onto mine. Let's add some mascara, the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift mascara. Oh, I just poked myself in the eye with the mascara wand. God damn it. I have 3 velour lashes here. The thing is, I don't know which one will look really good on this look. So let's go ahead and do like a little lash swatch and see which one looks good. First try, this is the lash I want. Like, it looks really, really good. It's not too big. It's like perfect. This is the one I want. This is the style Can't Be Tamed. One thing I like about velour lashes is that they have a really good lash glue. I've actually finished 1 tube already and this is the refill that they sent over to me. It's a really good lash glue. So gorgeous. A couple of videos ago I accidentally put a mascara spot right here. Then I figured I'll just add another one to it just to make it look like it was intentional. I actually really loved what it looked like. So I've decided from now on, every single look that I do, we're gonna have 2 spots right here, okay? Just let me know what you think about it. Listen, I really love this look. The pigments on the Violet Voss eyeshadows are insane, okay? I'm gonna get a few more current, newer ones so we could use them. You can see that the glitter has not moved, even though my eyes have been like blinking and rolling in. It's been a few hours since I finished this eye look. The glitter on my eyes has not creased on me, especially because I set my base before I put the glitter on. So if you find that any already pre-mixed glitter is creasing on you, make sure you're setting the base before you're putting the glitter on. I absolutely am impressed with this palette. Okay, Violet Voss, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Okay.